When I first woke up this morning, it was like 48, which I was like, whoa. No more runs for the week, which, thank you.
Say what, say what, say what. Yeah. Girl, you know what's up.
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to week 6 of half marathon training. So it is Monday morning. It is 8:58 a.m. I am supposed to be going on my run at 9 a.m. So for today's run, we have a long run. Today's run, we have an overall time of 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I have a 5-minute warm up, a 1 hour run at an easy pace, and then I have a 20-minute optional run, and then a 5-minute cool down. Again, I probably won't be doing that 20-minute optional run just because I already feel like the 1 hour run is already gonna be a lot. Honestly, y'all, I am so freaking tired. I had a really late night last night because I was just getting some work done, and I have a project due tomorrow and I still have so much to work on in regards to it, and that's all I was dreaming about. Like literally all of last night I was just dreaming about this damn project, and I just feel like I didn't get a good night's rest. So I'm a little tired right now. I really just want to like sit here for like 5 minutes and just like scroll, because I just need to like let my body relax. I also didn't get the chance to heat my shoulder this morning because I ended up like snoozing my alarm for like an extra hour, honestly, because I was so tired. So I finally just got up when it was like the last second so I could just like get to this run on time. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my outfit for today, and then I'm gonna stretch, and then we're gonna head out on this run. Today's main mission is to keep my splits progressively going faster. So let me go ahead and show you guys my outfit. Oh, this is the fit. So I have on this shirt right here. This is thrifted. Shorts are Gymshark. I have my running bag, and then I'll just throw on some socks and my sneakers. Hey my loves, I just finished my one. Pace was 10:04. I feel good. No major complaints. So gonna stay locked in for mile 2. Just finished mile 2. Pace was 10:14. Second mile's always fucking me up, but hopefully I can pick up the pace for the rest of the run. So I'll check in on mile 3. Editing just Lenny here, tapping in because when I recorded these clips, I didn't realize that they were being recorded in slow-mo. So I'm just gonna try to recap kind of what I was saying. So I'm pretty sure at this part, it was when I was starting to crash. Like my body just physically felt like it was slowing down, and I didn't know how I was going to get through the rest of the run. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, this was the most humbling run that I've done throughout this entire training process. I had to stop midway through the run because it was that hard. I think around mile 3, I ended up stopping. And this is this clip right here where I'm talking about the fact that I had to stop because I just could not get through. There was no way that I was going to finish the rest of the run without taking a break. So yeah, I ended up taking a break. I actually want to say it was around mile 4, and then I finished off the last 2 miles. But yeah, it was definitely a really hard run, but I will kind of go into it a little bit more in the next clip. Hey my loves, I am back home. As you guys can see, I literally finished like not too far from my house, so I just did my cool down, and I was like, I'll just talk to them when I'm back home. I just pretty much finished all of my coconut water. I still feel like I'm like coming down from the run. Like my body was so hot, and I have like goosebumps all over because I'm literally like coming down from it. Honestly, that was a very humbling run. I haven't had a humbling run like that in a minute. I know, like not last Friday, but the Friday before that was a really hard run, but that one was hard because it was like so hot. But this one, like my body just felt physically just like it couldn't do it. Like honestly, as soon as I hit mile 3, I was like running, and I literally just like felt my body like slow down, and I was like, how am I slowing down when I'm already going slow? Like this makes no sense to me. Like I honestly was just so confused, but I could literally feel my body just like slowing down. and I was just like, what is going on? And honestly, I just feel like it's a mixture of stuff. Like, obviously I'm exhausted. I didn't eat well this week. I had cousins over on Saturday, so I like ate one too many chips, one too many cookies. Like the weather was pretty warm out, even though like I was wearing shorts. I still feel like it was warm, especially when I got onto like streets where it was really sunny. And honestly, like my main goal is usually to just like run, keep going, don't stop. So the fact that like my pace was slow for me, and then on top of that I also had to stop and take a breather and like drink water, I'm like, whoa, that was very, very, very humbling. And again, I was first training for my 10-mile. This probably would have got me so upset, and I would have been like crying and just like really emotional about it. But I know that runs like this have to happen in order for me to like break through to like the next step, in order for me to just like feel more comfortable. I mean, obviously not the best run. I'm glad that I didn't give up and I got it done, even though I took a little break. So I'll check back in with you guys on Wednesday. Good morning, my loves. Happy Wednesday. It is our second run of the week. So for today, I thought we were gonna have stride repeats again. However, when I looked at my workout schedule, I realized that today we actually have a run, which I wish I was recording when I looked at it, because the way that I was so disappointed when I realized that it wasn't stride repeats, I was like, oh, so I'm like really running 3 times this week. Like, okay, so we're at that stage. I'm sure stride repeats will come again, but for this week we don't have any. So for today's run, we have a 30-minute run at an easy pace, and then a 10-minute optional run with a 5-minute warm-up and a 5-minute cool down. Today's completely different than any other day. Usually I'm going on my runs like first thing in the morning, but it is actually 11:42 right now, because when I woke up this morning it was like downpouring. And I know I've said in another video that I found running in the rain therapeutic, and while I do think that is true, it was really, really, really downpouring, and I was like, the only thing that I can be potentially putting at risk is getting sick if I go out and run in this weather. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna hold off and wait till it stops raining to go on my run. And honestly, I have been so tired, and I really feel like I needed kind of that break. I literally just ended up like heating my shoulder, laying on the couch and just falling asleep for a good like 2 extra hours. So it hasn't been the most productive morning, but sometimes I feel like you just need to listen to your body, and I just feel like my body was trying to tell me like, girl, take a break, take a rest, like calm down. I'm about to stretch and head out. Anyways, I've been talking for 8 minutes. Why? Okay, bye.
Hey my loves, just finished mile 1. Pace was 9:25. I feel good. I could keep this up for the rest of the run. So I'll check in on mile 2. Let's hit mile 2. Pace was 9:35. I'm getting tired, but we gonna push.
All right, my loves, we are back home, as you guys can see. So I have to update you guys because I was supposed to be running over 3 miles or 3 miles. And as you guys just saw, I only updated you up until when I completed mile 2. Basically, what happened was on my watch, when I have a run, it shows up as the run that I have to do. And then when I have a specific amount of time, it just is counting down that time. And so I completed mile 1. And then at some point I like looked at my watch because I wanted to see how much time I had left, because I was going to, basically it was 30 minutes, so I was gonna run 15 minutes in one direction and then run 15 minutes back. So I was kind of getting to the point where I was like, okay, I should be around 15 minutes in, and I looked at my watch and it didn't tell me my time at all. It was just recapping like what the workout was. And I was like, that's weird. So I kept like swiping and it wasn't showing me the time. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna hit this back button and then it'll take me to that. But sometimes when you do that, what it does is that it basically skips whatever you're doing and it moves on to whatever's next. So let's say I only had a 30-minute run and then I hit what is usually the backspace button. When you're working out, I guess it's not the backspace. Hit the back button, and basically what it did was it took me to the optional lap and it cut my run short. And so I was just like, Fuck, it sucks. So I ended up just doing the full 10-minute optional run, but I did like basically cut myself short. I want to say like 6 minutes. I really don't know how much time I had left, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I can't, like, you can't go back to the original like run that you were doing. So that's basically what happened. I basically just finished mile 2, and then shortly after mile 2, like the workout was done. I think I had like a couple seconds left. So yeah, I ended up just finishing my cool down, and then once I was done with my cool down, I wasn't too far from home. So we're back home. But for the most part, the run was a really good run. I feel like my pace was really good. I will say, I think I started off way too quickly, because around the middle of mile 2, I was like, I could feel my body literally slowing down, which is so interesting how, especially Monday and today, I've like noticed like I can notice when my body starts to slow down. I feel like I really realized that when I was training for my first race. But yeah, so basically that is how the run went. I didn't feel any like body pains. My shins didn't hurt, my knees didn't hurt, which is good. That means that I am doing a good job with my post-run care. I've been trying to ice all my legs and everything, so I think that that's been really helpful. Yeah, so that is all for today, and I will check back in with you guys on Friday. Bye. Hey my loves, happy Friday. So it is our last run of the week. As you guys can see, my location looks a little different. That's because I am in Jersey. I'm gonna be spending the weekend in Philly with my god sister and her family, because it's her son's first birthday, which is actually insane. But we're in Jersey right now because we came over to her sister's house, and her sister lives in Jersey. I just got changed into my running outfit. I have a 30-minute run today, so 5-minute warm-up, 30-minute run at an easy pace, and then an optional, 30-minute run at a medium pace, and then an optional 10-minute run, which I don't think I'm gonna do. I'll see how I feel. If I'm like in the mood, then I'll do it, but if not, I'm just aiming to get 30 minutes done, and then a 5-minute cool down. I'm like very interested to see how today's run's gonna be, because I'm in like her neighborhood, so it's not like in the city where you could just run down the street. I'm like in a little neighborhood, so I'm just like, am I gonna just be running around in circles? Like, what's the vibe? I don't know. I was asking her, I was like, is this safe? I don't want them to be seeing me and be, thinking something else. You never know. These days, you run in the wrong neighborhood and some shit might happen. But anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I finished my stretching. I haven't ate anything, but honestly, I feel okay. But anyways, I'm gonna try to bring you guys along for the run. Only 30 minutes, 3 miles, or just over 3 miles, hopefully, if my pace is good. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodale and let her pick up whatever she.
Hey my loves, just hit mile 1. Pace was 9 minutes, way too fast for my first mile. Honestly, at this rate, I'm just trying to maintain in the 9 minutes. I'll check in on mile 2. Just hit mile 2. Pace was 9:09. I feel good. I think I can stay in the 9-minute mile. So I'll check in when I hit mile 3. Just hit mile 3. Pace was 9:22. I have 2 minutes left. So I'll check in at the end. Peace.
Then she got a tripping off another yet again.
Hey y'all, I am back. As you guys can see, that run was so good. Honestly, when mile 1 and mile 2 hit, I was like, wait, already? Like, I was shocked. And I was just shocked at how fast I was running, but I didn't feel like super out of breath. After the first mile, I was like, okay. But I think, again, it's all a mental game, because when I realized that my first mile was 9 minutes, I was like, wait, maybe I'm running too fast. And so I kind of started to get like out of breath a little bit. But then I like got out of it, and then mile 2 was good. And then mile 3 was a little bit harder, because obviously, again, I knew it was like the end. And so when I know the end is near, I start to just get mentally like just frustrated, because I'm like, I just want to be done. Like, why isn't the run done? But yeah, overall, it was a really, really good run. I feel really proud of myself. Last run of the week. I got it done even though like I'm on 4 hours of sleep, got up super early, traveled, all the things. But and even the fact that I like didn't decide to just like skip it because I'm somewhere else, I'm just like committed. I'm committed to this. Like, we're in this. I'm gonna try to bring you guys along for maybe just today or maybe the weekend, I'm not sure, just to like add a little bit more excitement to this vlog. But yeah, so we're gonna go about the rest of our day. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna eat for lunch because I definitely need to fuel now because I haven't ate anything. But yeah, I'm just like, the weekend's gonna be great because I got my run done. It was good. This was definitely the best run this week. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, editing just Lenny here. I had to come in and do a voiceover because I said I was gonna record, and although I did record, I recorded with no context, so I have a bunch of clips and there's just like no explanation as to what's going on. So as you guys just saw, we did end up getting some lunch. We ended up getting some Chinese food, which was so good. And then later that night, we ended up going to my god sister's parents' house because this is where the party was gonna be, and so she had a bunch of stuff over there. So we basically spent all of Friday night just setting up the house for like the party, how things were gonna be, and then setting up just like the little details. So these were the gift boxes for the kids, and then they also she also had labels to go on the cups, like little thank you labels and stuff. So there was just a lot of little like things that we had to do. So as you guys can see here, I was in charge of putting the labels on the gift boxes, and then she was in charge of building the boxes and putting the snacks. Eventually it became my job to build the boxes. I just couldn't figure it out at first. I was like, child, what is this jigsaw puzzle? I don't understand what's going on here. But eventually I got it. I don't think I recorded that part though. And then here I messed up a box because, yeah, it just, I don't know what happened. The sticker got stuck and then I tried to peel it off. It wasn't happening. But anyways, so went ahead and we built the boxes. We put all of the candy in there. As you guys can see, that liquid, my god sister was putting like bubbles in all of them. So we had to do that as well. And then after I was done assembling all the gift boxes, then I went into putting in the stickers on the cups, which you guys will see here. That's my little boy in the back. He's so cute. But yeah, this is basically what was going on. Again, I didn't really record, or like I recorded but I didn't say anything. So in the next couple clips you guys will see how the setup was. Everything was so cute.
Did I ever ask you to take me to go? Nothing and back me up. Dancing overseas and just straight me in Gucci, no. All I asked was you to pick up the phone when you know. All I asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs. No, I never had it, you should go to the club with your boys, baby. Yeah, I never wanted you to stay too long, just wanted you to come, yeah.
My loves, happy Monday. It is officially week 7 of half marathon training, which is crazy because that means we're basically in like the middle of training. My training is technically like 14 weeks and week 15 is my race. So literally like in the middle of training. For training this week, it's really just kind of like a chill week, and I think that next week we're gonna start getting back into like those longer runs, probably hitting the 8 mile, 7 miles, 10 miles, all of that in the next coming weeks, because this week's runs are pretty chill for the most part. So as you guys can see, I am still not back home. I am still in Philadelphia at my god sister's parents' house. Leave tonight. So that just means just gotta get my run done here in Philly. So I am about to head out. I am literally just wearing pretty much like kind of the same thing, just a little bit different. I'm just wearing a sports bra. I'm wearing some black leggings, and then I'm wearing this running jacket. I'm wearing this because it's pretty chilly out, but I know I'm gonna get hot, so I'm just like wearing a sports bra. So yeah, I'm about to get going. I'm about to stretch. I'm about to hit the run. Hopefully it goes well. I'm a little nervous that it's gonna be not as easy as Friday's run was, because obviously like I haven't really been getting a lot of sleep this past few days. I just haven't been eating too well, and honestly that's one thing. Once we get closer to the race, I definitely need to be more on top of my nutrition, because there's really no point in like eating like shit on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then being like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna eat healthy again during the week. Like everything I do during the week just gets, you know, canceled out because of everything I eat on weekends. So I definitely need to make sure I'm more mindful of that, especially when race day is closer. Gotta stop yapping, gonna get this stretching in, and then I'll check back in with you guys once we finish mile 1.
Hey, my loves, just finished mile 1. Pace was 9:48. Not too mad at it. Like I said, I wasn't sure what I was gonna feel like coming into this run, but also where I'm running is really hilly, which I obviously haven't really practiced. I practice on like flat surface, so that's a bit of a challenge, but I feel good with a 9:48 first mile. So let's see what mile 2 looks like. Just hit mile 2. Pace was 9:36. My shins hurt a little bit, but I feel good. I'm gonna bang out this last mile and I'll check in with you guys at the end.
Hey y'all, I'm back. As you guys can see, my run was so good. Honestly, I did so much better than I expected myself to do. Again, given the fact that like the activities this weekend, lack of sleep, eating like shit, not hydrating enough. I also I wasn't really good with my post-run care. Like I didn't ice my legs, my knees, which is why I started to feel like the pain under my shins, and I started to feel the top of my left knee hurt a little bit as well around closer to mile 3. But for the most part, like my splits were really good. I think I ended mile 3 with a pace of 9:45. So they did progressively get slower, but the fact that I was able to stay in the 9 minutes, I'm really happy about that, because again, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago, I ran, I don't even know, I think it was 6 miles and it was all in 10 minutes. So I was like, is that my new normal? Am I just like a 10-minute girly? And that's cool if I am, but I would rather, you know, just get faster, not get slower. And I'm usually like in the 9 minutes. But yeah, so I'm really happy. I'm glad that I got that done. That was a good way to start the week. Already starting off productive. So I am going to stretch and then go about the rest of my day. I'm gonna go ahead and stop yapping. I will check back in with you guys on Wednesday. Good morning, my loves. Happy Wednesday. It is our second run of the week. So as you guys can see, I am back home. I got back Monday night around midnight, and yesterday I honestly just had a really chill day for the most part. I like slept in. I gave myself the morning off, and then I had a therapy session, and then I had class basically pretty much back to back. So today is like my first day kind of getting back into my routine. So didn't end up uploading last week's half marathon video because I just wasn't gonna be able to get it up by Sunday or Monday. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and combine week 6 and week 7 together. So yeah, you guys are basically gonna be seeing last week's half marathon training and then this week's half marathon training all in one video. But anyways, so for today we have stride repeats. Again, we didn't have them last week, so we're back on that today. So I'm gonna go ahead and stretch. I haven't stretched yet. Let me show you guys my outfit. Okay, so my outfit, sports bra is Sasky, leggings are Nike. This jacket is also from Nike. I actually got these two from the Nike like outlet store in Queens. And then I just have my sneakers. So I'm gonna go ahead and stretch, and then I will check back in with you guys once we're at the track.
Hey, my loves, I just finished my sprint. That was so hard. It was literally so hard. By sprint 5, I was like, how many do I have left? And I looked at my phone and I saw that I only had done 5. I said, this is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Honestly, it's so crazy how you don't do something for 1 week and then it is hard. I mean, granted, I haven't done sprints for 2 weeks now, but basically I just missed last week and I'm doing it again. And it's literally so hard. So anyways, I'm just glad I got it done. I'm gonna finish my cool down. Probably not gonna run home because I literally don't have the energy for it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for today. I really don't have much to recap. I felt good overall other than being exhausted. But no major complaints. So yeah, that was today's run. I'll see you guys on Friday. Mwah. Bye.
Loves, happy Friday. We have officially made it to the end of another week, which is crazy. I feel like these weeks are just like flying by, and I'm just like, it was literally just Monday like 2 seconds ago, and now it's already Friday. Life is crazy and life is moving so fast. But anyways, so it is our last run of the week, so it is our longer run of the week. So I have a progression run. I have to run for 30 minutes at an easy pace, and then I have to run for 10 minutes at a medium to hard pace. Of course, I have my 5-minute warm-up and my 5-minute cool down. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous for today's run. I just like feel like physically a little bit tense about it. I don't know why. I honestly, like, I feel like I haven't ran in weeks, which is like insane because I literally ran a couple of days ago. So I don't know what that's about. I also had intentions of just like running 20 minutes in one direction and then running 20 minutes back, but then I just remembered that I like kind of wanted to go to Trader Joe's because I'm going over to my friend's house tomorrow, and I was like thinking about what to take, and I know Trader Joe's has those apple cider donuts, so I'm like, should I pop in there? Should I just like run 40 minutes and then pop into Trader Joe's? But I didn't create like a grocery list, so I'm just like, I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should go to Trader Joe's or not. Now I'm like thinking about it, but I have to like kind of sort myself out, because if I am gonna go to Trader Joe's, I need to take some bags. Honestly, what I might do is I'm just gonna take some bags with me, and that way if I decide that I want to go to Trader Joe's, I'm already like ready to go. And if I decide not to go, then, you know, no harm, no foul. Anyways, so I am supposed to be leaving on my run now at 10:45. I already stretched. Honestly, my outfit's super simple. I'm literally just wearing black leggings. I'm just wearing this like Nike fleece top. Honestly, it's pretty chilly out. When I first woke up this morning, it was like 48, which I was like, whoa. It's 53 now. I'm like a little bit nervous that I'm gonna get warm in this, but I also don't want to be cold, because yesterday I walked out with like, I didn't walk out with enough layers on, and I could feel myself starting to get like stuffy. So I'm like, I don't want to get sick. Absolutely not. That's not what I need right now. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys along for the run. Not sure if I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's or not, but if I do go to Trader Joe's, then I'll show you guys a haul of everything that I got. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys along for the run, so let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, my loves, I hope you guys can hear me. I just hit mile 1. Pace was 9:38. Ooh, I can already tell it's gonna be a long run. But overall, just gotta stay locked in so I can finish strong. So I'll check back in with you guys on mile 2. And my loves, just hit mile 2. Pace was 9:53. The top of my left knee starting to hurt. Definitely tired. Hard to breathe a little bit. But I'm gonna stay locked in and finish the last 2 miles. Whew. Just hit mile 3. Pace was 9:30. I got a couple seconds left in this first lap, and I have 10 minutes to go, and then I'm done. Fucking counting down every second. Checking with you guys at the end. Hey, my loves, I just finished. Jeez, that was hard. Whoa. Oh my god. Honestly, the last 5 minutes, I hit a wall. I don't know how I finished. Genuinely don't have any clue. My final mile was 9:51. I don't even know what mile that was. Mile 5, mile 4. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. But yeah, I'm all done. I'm tired, but I got it done. That's all that matters. I am just gonna go straight to Trader Joe's because I ran all this way. So when we get back to the house, I will show you guys a little haul of everything I got. And that'll be all for week 7. So I'll talk to you guys when we get back home.
Hi, my loves, I am back home, as you guys can see. So I just got back from Trader Joe's and my run. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick Trader Joe's haul, and then that's gonna be all for this video, because we got no more runs for the week, which, thank you. I'm tired. That run really took me out. Honestly, that was hard, but let's get into it. So I bought some eggs. I got the organic pasture-raised. I don't usually buy the organic pasture-raised. I usually just get the pasture-raised, but they didn't have, so that's what we got. And then I got some green onions. I want to make some gyozas this weekend, so I got some green onions. I got some ginger. I got some ground pork because I want to make ground pork and shrimp gyozas. And then I got some green beans for vegetable for the week. I got another pack of the lamb shoulder rack. I got some sweet potato fries for my husband. I got some green grapes. I got some mandarins. I like to have these, so like a quick snack if I need to eat something quickly, I could just grab one of these. I got some bananas. I want to make some banana bread either maybe next week once these are a little bit ripe. So I bought that. I got some cucumbers. I got some more tomatoes. I got another pack of hash browns because I'm running low. I got 2 packs of these meats. These are also for my husband. And then I needed some more kefir. I ran out. And then I mentioned that I was going to my friend's house tomorrow, so I wanted to get the apple cider donuts, but they were completely out. So I saw these apple cinnamon buns. So I just bought a pack of these to take over to her house. So that's what I'm gonna take. And then I restocked on some mochi. I got the vanilla, and then I also got a strawberry one because I've never tried the strawberry one. I like to have these because it's like, if I want like a little sweet treat, I can get one of these, and honestly one piece is only 80 calories, so it's not too bad. And then I also bought a pack of dark chocolate almonds. Again, if I just need like a quick little sweet treat, I could just pop a couple of those in. And then I did something bad, not the greatest thing, but I had been seeing people talk about these ice cream sandwiches on TikTok, so I got a box. I am going to be very limited on how often I eat these. Maybe like one a week, if that. Yeah, this is definitely like the naughty thing that I bought because I was looking at the macros and I said 330 per sandwich. 330 calories per sandwich is crazy. 16 grams of fat. Honestly, ever since I discovered this section, it ruined my life, honestly. But anyways, so I got this, and then last but not least, I got another one of these lip masks because I was running low. But that is everything that I got. Honestly, I got all of those things and it was $119. Crazy. I feel like back in the day I would have got this many things and it would have been like $80 and I'd be there like, yeah, I love Trader Joe's. I mean, I still love Trader Joe's, but I'm like, damn, why did things get so expensive? So that is gonna conclude today's video. I know it was like, it's probably gonna be a long video because I'm combining week 6 and week 7 together, but I feel like week 7 was kind of chill. Like, I honestly, other than my runs, I don't feel like I recorded anything, or I didn't record much. But yeah, overall, I think it was a good week. I'm very interested to see what next week is gonna look like because I feel like the long ones are gonna start again, and I'm just like, I was struggling today, so let's see. So if you guys want to see what the rest of my journey is like, make sure you guys come back for week 8 of half marathon training. We're almost there. We're like more than halfway. Well, we're about to be more than halfway into training. So yeah, I was like on my run today and I was thinking like, wow, I literally haven't missed one run, which is crazy, and I hope to keep it that way. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is okay. I am able to like continue and show up for every single run that I'm scheduled for. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end out today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you get notified every single time I post a new video. And if you made it to the end of this video, I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye.